All right, you guys, now that we've learned a thing or two about snowflakes, let's make our very own. So I want you to get out 2 pieces of paper. We're going to start with one first, okay? So the very first step, you will need to grab the left corner and drag it to the side of the paper and line that edge up. So once you get that lined up, then you can flatten that edge, okay? Then you're gonna cut this extra piece off, this rectangle here. Down, closest you can to that edge. Okay, you can put that off to the side. Right, now, after that, your third step is going to be to fold this triangle one more time. So let's bring right side to the left side, corner to corner. Once you line up those corners, then you can squeeze the opposite end down. So you've got a smaller triangle now. So our 5th step is going to be to fold each side, okay? So there should be a triangle tip in the middle, okay? So we're gonna fold this across here. Okay. After you do that side, then you're gonna take this flap and fold it across the other way. And it should line up with that line there. It's okay if it's not perfectly the same size on each side. It'll still work fine. So once you have this, our next step is going to be to draw the shapes on each side. So I'm going to have us do our geometric shapes on this one, on both sides. So this is when you need to get your pencil handy. So remember our geometric shapes? Do you remember what those are? Remember our circles, triangles, squares. What else do we have? Rectangles. We could do hearts. We could do a diamond. So we're going to do some of those geometric shapes that, remember, have straight edges. We're going to draw them on each side. So we could do, if we did a circle, we could do half of a circle. We could do half of a heart. Okay. So I'm going to draw a couple shapes on each side of this, okay? So I'm going to do a half circle here at the bottom. So I know I'm going to cut that out, okay? So I'm going to put an X on it, okay? So the X will indicate that we're cutting that out. Then what's something else I could draw? Let's do a elongated triangle on this side. I'm going to challenge you to do at least 3 geometric shapes on each side. Maybe I could try to do a diamond. Don't forget, I want to add another one on this side. So let me do elongated rectangle there. So cut that out, cut that out. So I did a diamond on this side. I could do a half of a heart, maybe. So let's do half of a heart. I could also do a square there. All right, maybe even doing a little itty bitty oval or half circle on the bottom here. So I'm going to cut these out, and then I'm going to show you. You are going to have to open these slowly after you cut them out. Okay. So along those lines, remember, it always helps to have your opposite hand available to you to help guide as you're cutting, okay? And it's gonna be harder to cut these just because they are folded and thick paper, so be patient with it. Don't let these fly on the floor, these scraps. Just keep them all together in a pile and then we'll throw them away. Or we can recycle them. Cutting along those lines that you drew. Just a couple more to go. Diamond here. And a very tiny half circle here on the very end. Okay, so when you open this, you really want to go slow and steady because it could rip them. So open it up. Slow and steady. Ooh. So it's gonna have lots of symmetry where it's the same on both sides. So if I want to, I could fold it back if I want to get rid of more of this and make sure that my snowflake has more cut out of the middle here. I'm gonna go ahead and fold it back. And I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to maybe just add another rectangle shape here that I'm going to cut out. I'm just going to cut some of this extra stuff off. So got a long rectangle, add another rectangle that comes down. Maybe a triangle here. Okay. There we go. Slow and steady. Let's see how that changed it. Very nice. So look, check it out. It's a complete heart now because we did half of a heart. Awesome. So let's try a different style. Let's work on organic shapes that we've talked about. Remember, our organic shapes in art don't have straight edges. They're very squiggly, different on both sides. So I thought it'd be fun for our next one that we do to do organic shapes. So let's fold our paper like we did earlier. Corner brought to the side. pressing down firmly on this edge.